Good morning, everyone. Now it's one day after we watched the Chinese live stream, and the English live stream has also happened for update 2.8, which starts at these times. And I already did a massive compilation video with all of the information that you need to know about the update 2.8 that was released so far. We're still missing some information like the Dreamland Showcase, the Starlit Store, store reruns, things like that. But overall, like 80% of all the information has been released, and I have compiled all of it on this video. So I'll link this video down below, because today I already watched the English live stream and they didn't say anything new. So instead, I'm gonna do a reaction and just share my opinions and my thoughts about the updates and the trailers. We're gonna watch the trailers again here together. I've already did this yesterday, but during the stream, I was just like more quiet and just translating the information. I didn't really give my opinions. So today's gonna be a relaxed video. I'm not really gonna edit this because I woke up super late. I kind of crashed out. I was very hyped, and then there was so much, stream and then video and then stream again, and I just slept so much today. But I'm feeling really good right now, and I just wanted to react to everything. So if you want a clear summary and compilation of all of the information, the video is down below on the pinned comment. Now, they posted the translation of these posts here. I already covered these posts on that video down below as well, but I was just double checking to see if the translation was right, and yes, everything on my video is correct. Just wanted to confirm one thing. I wasn't sure if this collab was going to be on global as well, but yes, it is going to be on global as well. So that's the only information that I wasn't sure on that video. So if you're gonna watch that video, just know, or if you watched already, of course, then just know that yes, the collab is coming up. So we're gonna have this hair accessory and the necklace as well. For all of the other information, you can check the video. Now, let's watch the video trailer for the update itself. I'm very excited to properly see this better. The music is so good. Someone commented that it reminds them of Skyrim song, and I can hear it as well. I can almost hear the Fuzrudat. Like right now. The music is great. The map looks so amazing. I can't. Look at this. This is crazy. So this stage is gonna be rolled out on the second half instead of the first.
Welcome, esteemed guests. You are cordially invited to the Golden Feast.
The Golden Feast is a dungeon.
With no worries or sorrow, eternal happiness.
And then the second dungeon, the Golden Card, will be released on the second half as well. So there are two dungeons this update.
Those cod butts. Sadness is a defect.
No, because that's so creepy. The Shroom Sarah's eating that.
Together and happy forever.
It's my fault. I haven't properly introduced myself.
Anger being Suze as usual.
I won't hand it to
We're gonna
you.
talk about this as well.
Sure you'll find what you're after? The mark of the cycle has never been a secret to me.
The golden death knell, sweet omen.
My king
We shall
arrived.
part ways here. The promise has been
So many things to talk about.
beginning.
My fury brain is running.
Why did you, of all people, get invited?
He's nothing more than a criminal, a traitor against our kind. Monster, stay away.
Anyone.
On this continent, those without power are only fit to be pawns for others.
The gods' command, or just your humble request.
I really hope that's not Titan's King voice.
Our fates became intertwined. No matter where this path leads, or what happens next,
So we're gonna check the events in a minute, but let's talk about all the really cool things. So first of all, the map is amazing. This is the thing that I'm most excited about, is exploring Heaven's Reach. Like, the map is so huge. All of these walls are Titan sized. Like, it's gonna be so much fun to explore this. I find interesting that all of the dock looking areas are actually with fences, which they weren't on the poster, but that's okay. So I'm guessing there is no actual docks externally, like on the outsides of the city. I love the robots and that they are bigger than Nikki, because that was one of my complaints as well. Like why would the Titans, who were massive, be doing tiny little humanoids, little robots? I know a lot of people said, like, commented on my video saying like, oh, but we have Roombas and things like that. And that's true. But we don't really make robots in a human shape. You know, like we don't make like a tiny little fairy to be a robot for us, because she wouldn't be able to do much, I feel. But I'm really glad to see that the robots are like a more acceptable size there. It makes sense. So again, the poster images were just like inaccurate. I feel like I shouldn't even be trying to theorize too much on top of the posters at this point, because they've been doing just whatever. It's so inconsistent. But that's okay. It's still fun to do it. And I love the variety in the designs of the, you know, of course we have the Wall-E here, but we also have like other kinds of designs and sizes for all of the robots. So love the Cogbuds. I really like their design. I love these murals with the gladiators and the Titan King. However, I feel personally attacked because there's not a singular gladiator or Titan King outfit. We lost, guys. I'm so sad about that. But it's okay, because I really love everything that we're getting for free. So I decided I'm not gonna complain. I've given up. I'll just expect big dresses and puffy skirts every single update from now on. If even Heaven's Reach, but maybe on the second half we'll get something like that. I hope. Love Momo Face. He's so expressive in this update, it seems, as well as Nikki herself too. But yeah, and then we have the full stars. I don't really love the full stars on the banners. I think that this one would be amazing if it didn't have a bunch of puffy stuff on the back, but we're gonna check the outfits in more detail later, so I'm not gonna talk about them right now. And then we have Anger being Sus as always, but I don't have high expectations. I think some people have commented this, and we talked about this when I did the story of how Anger was always very sus. And I remember someone commented that like, oh, of course he's sus, his voice is Tartaglia. You're so right. But not just because of that, like he also has the physical appearance that matches the tests from the 2.0 teaser and all of that. I love his new outfit. However, I'm still not super hopeful. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna make a separate video for the 2.8 new Furies based on the trailer, and also I'll talk about Anger lore and all of the clues that they left about this, you know, the situation with Mophis. I feel like I don't think that Infold would do that though. I would love it. I would love if Anger is evil. Like, please, we need something. You know, Nikki needs an obstacle. Nikki needs a challenge. She needs a betrayal. She needs something. You know, like we need an emotion here. But I'm not entirely certain if they would do that, because they didn't ever until now. Like, some people say like, oh, but Giovanni twist, but it wasn't really a twist, because Giovanni is not evil. Like they said, oh, Giovanni is evil, but then 2 chapters later, oh, actually Giovanni is not evil. He was a really good guy all along. That was the twist of the twist, you know. I'm thinking if they're gonna do this with Ingrid as well, like, oh, he likes Magus so much, so he infiltrated, and he actually has an ulterior motive that's gonna help everyone or whatever, you know what I mean? Like maybe he's like a double agent or triple agent or whatever. Like I'm not entirely sure, but I love that they put this here. I'm not super confident because the advertisements for Mophis were really goofy, so I'm just hoping this is serious and this is like the proper big bads, you know, the indication to the proper big bad. Like I want Church of Observers, I want Abyss, I want Darkness, I want to know everything about that, because we haven't really properly met the villains of this great story yet, you know what I mean? We are kind of like, and Nikki's kind of like wandering aimlessly right now, you know? But yeah, I like this cutscene. That's really cool. We've got him pushing her, but then he also jumps after her. So this is kind of like an odd scene, not gonna lie. Let me mute here and I'll play. Like he also jumps, so like, why are you doing that? Anyways, and then we've got the Saint Pass being chained here. We're gonna see more about the Saintess. I'm so excited to know more about her. We got the cultists here, but these seem to be like the Titan cultists instead. I love this outfit. I think this outfit is inspired in the Saintess, even though they said it was Akros in the stream. But again, I'll talk about all of these. I'm happy to see Wilhelm be important as well as we thought she would be. And I'll talk about all of these spheres in a separate video. But very, very excited about the lore. I also saw that she's dancing on her trailer. There is like this Church of Observers painting. There is like these bird cages that are similar to the snail cages as well. Like, I'm very interested on whatever the lore is, like how the story is gonna end, you know? But anyways, let's watch the event information as well for the gameplay. Can you tell I'm super hyped? This is the update that I have been the most hyped for. So this is the end of the chapter. I've never been this hyped about an update, and I've been waiting for this since December. This is exactly my cup of tea, like steampunk, big, you know, big, epic, crazy stuff going on. Love the robots maintaining the city. The city looks massive. I'm just sad there is no chicken behemoths anywhere. There's just the statues and that's it. Okay, so this is the first dungeon that we're gonna get on the first half of the update. And it looks pretty cute. It's probably meant to use the new free full star ability outfit in there. And then this is the second dungeon. It's only on the second half of the update. Cuckoo copter. That's cute. It seems to give us a crystal blessing tier though. Oh yeah, and then we have this version event. Looking forward. I can't wait for this. What the heck? I love the chickens, the lone momos, and the king of shroomlings. Like, couldn't be better. It's so good. And then we got this event as well. And then we have the races with the mechanical birds. I imagine we can't fly freely. We can only fly in this area, you know, or in the specific path. But that's still good enough for me. Beautiful outfit. Big swords. Love all of it. This is amazing. Then we have the free ability outfits. So perfect for Witch Hat Atelier cosplays. Finally gonna have a dress. And then this is also free, and I love this so much. It's from Ian, the Not So Ugly Dragon. And then this one, which is so cute. I think this is my favorite outfit of the entire... I didn't really realize until one of you commented that it was a mouse tailor, not just a tailor. Because I saw the scissors here with the scarf, and I was like, oh, this is a tailor outfit, you know, with the little pins and stuff. And I didn't realize that she has two of the little yarn here that looks like a mouse, and then the mouse tail with the ruler. No, this is so cute, creative. This is almost like a 5-star outfit for me. I'm not kidding. I love rodents, you know, mouses, rats, capybaras, whatever, you know. But this is so incredibly cute. I love the adventure vibe. I love the colors. Like, I don't even need to dye or customize this outfit. This is an outfit that I could wear like exactly like this. Really love this. Really excited. And then we have the free outfit. So this one here, the black one, you get from the stylist challenges. The other two is from chests. So I'm gonna obviously post a video guide with the locations of all the chests on like as soon as I can. Probably not on the first day, but probably on the second, I'll be posting a video with the locations of all the chests for the pieces. Really love the, you know, finally pants, variation, detail. Like, I love this outfit here. It's giving Pain from Final Fantasy X-2. And this one is very elegant as well. It kind of reminds me of the Church of Observers again. It also looks a little spacey. I don't know why. Like, there's like a planet there, you know? Really love these outfits. Very different styles, finally. So let's have a look at the outfits. And first of all, the most important bit of information that I wanted to know is the abilities restricted to Heaven's Reach? And so far, so good, because they have not mentioned that in the live streams, neither the Chinese nor the English. They have not mentioned this in here either. So where is the description of the ability? Hold on. I think it's on another post. We're gonna have a look in a bit. But yeah, from what I read, let me see if I can find it right now. Maybe it was on the video itself that I'm talking about. Yes, okay. So the Gilded Down Chaser mount, so the lion or the griffin or whatever, cannot be used in round challenges or any of the boss stages. Hover mode is unavailable in uncleared dungeons. That's it. They did not say you have to use on Heaven's Reach or only works in Heaven's Reach. I thought that was the case for the Griffin mount because it is a mount ability, just like we thought it would be. It's exactly the same ability as the unicorn. So if you get this outfit and you have the unicorn, you're gonna have to go to ability setup and you're gonna click on the unicorn ability to swap between the Griffin and the unicorn. I'm 100% sure about that. And then for the ballerina ability, the ability is spinning reflections, cannot be used in uncleared dungeons. The Bright Night Mirror Realm cannot be placed in Mirror Crown Merit Arena. So again, nothing talking about Heaven's Reach only. Also want to thank Fifi for the very big brain who pointed out that the ballerina has a stamina bar for the, climbing walls thing, which means it's probably open world. Of course, it's still not 100% guarantee. I can't really tell you that because I'm not info, but I do think now that yes, we can use the abilities in the open world. I'm confident, not 100% sure, but expecting to be able to use them. But I'll test that on the first day because again, I'm gonna be pulling for both of the outfits on the first day anyways, on stream as soon as the server opens. And I'm very, very excited about that. I really hope it's not restricted to Heaven's Reach. So here is the base color. I love it. It's so beautiful. I don't care much about the dress, but everything else, amazing. I love the ballerina shoes. I love that she stays flat on the floor. I love the socks and the gloves, of course. That's like the best part of this outfit. I can't believe that the accessories are the most exciting here. Her hair is beautiful, her choker, the feathers on the hair is like okay, not bad. Love the mirror. I also think that this ability is kind of OP because it has amazing ability. It is black on the base, and also it kind of has it has a dance cinematic at 160, but it also kind of has a prop at the same time because one of the uses for the ability is you summon like a big mirror, which is almost like a prop, to be honest. So I was quite surprised about that. Like, this ability is very, you can tell that they love this ability, this outfit, sorry. Love all of the Kingdom Hearts motif here. Love the makeup. I don't know, this outfit is fantastic. Never had such an easy choice. Momo Cloak, super cute as well. Mouse Momo Cloak, adorable. Then we have the glow up collar, which makes sense. I mean, for the free glow up to be pink when it's a ballerina outfit, that's really kind of them. Like, I was afraid that when they release a ballerina outfit, the pink would be the last evolution because it's, the more traditional color that we see, or like pink and white and stuff like that. So really glad. This is the frame and moment pose with Momo. Then we have here the first evolution, which is blue and lavender. Really like this. Then here her back. And then this one as well. I'm probably gonna get the first evolution and stop there. I don't really care much about the second evolution because the second evolution is very similar to the base, which is the silver one. Sure, I could unlock black color if I go for the second evolution. However, the base is already black, so I feel like I don't need it. Like, it's fine this time. So I'm gonna make the most of the black base, and I'm only gonna get the first evolution. And then if I have pulls left, I may go for the Griffin just so I can get the prop, because the prop is so fantastic, like best prop in the game. But yeah, I love all of the details. I don't know the pieces that we're gonna have here, but I'm supposing it's hair accessories, earrings and choker, and then gloves and socks, the dress and the shoes. That's 8 pieces. So we probably have like a headwear as well, and then maybe a bracelet. Maybe the gloves is like 2 pieces. Oh no, sorry, the wings. How could I miss that? Yeah, maybe it's the back piece here. So that's pretty awesome. Love this outfit. And then the final evolution is this red fire version, and I don't really care about the final evolution alternative pieces, to be honest. Like, the dress gets shortened, and then you can put like 1 glove with a ribbon or 2 gloves, but I don't really mind, especially because we already have Like if you were playing here since the release, you already have Ribbon's glove from the Nikki's first birthday. So I don't even need this. Like I'm very happy that the Final Evolution alternative is nothing like super crazy that completely changes the outfit. I'm gonna click on the videos in a bit, so let's just check all the images first. This is the 4-star. I don't know what to say about the 4-star. I guess the painting brush is pretty cool, and I do like the hair. But well, the socks are great. They look pretty nice, and the shoes are useful as well. However, the dress is a choice. I think both 4-stars, they suffer from over designing problems that Infold has. That sometimes they add too much when less is more, you know. Less sometimes less is more, and I think that they sometimes like just look at the outfit and see, and I feel like there is like a designer making these outfits and then their manager comes along and says, it's missing a little Zaza, and then they have to keep adding more and more details when it's not really necessary. Just to stop that. Less is more, guys. Less is more. We don't need that much. Like, why there is like a whole puffy outline and then like 6 different types of fabric underneath, and then we have like all these patterns and things. I don't know, maybe it's historically accurate and I don't know because I don't understand anything about fashion clearly, but it's, well, the Evolution has a nice color, but I don't know, it's an interesting outfit for sure. Then we've got the Griffin. Amazing. He freaks me out a little bit though because the horns are coming out from the eyes, which is kind of creepy. And then we have like the Church of Observers symbol here. Like, it's kind of crazy, this. I don't super love this outfit because I don't care about wings or anything like that, but I do like the hair a lot. I think the hair is beautiful, and I think the dress overall is quite nice as well, but not in the gold color. I'm not a fan of the base. I do love this color here. The first Evolution is so pretty. This blue with the red hair looks like Little Mermaid. I really love this one. I do think it's similar to the 4-star, the Oracle one. Was it Capricorn, maybe? The name, something Capricorn. The dress is kind of similar to that one, I feel. This is the Glow Up, which is the green. At least you get like white wings if you like the kind of like angelic wings and stuff. I find interesting that her makeup has like these gigantic flowers on her face. So I'm wondering if this is really makeup or if this is like a face mask. I don't think we ever got like a proper face mask like this. Like we've got coverage for the eyes on the Crimson Chicken, but I think that's it. And then we have the prop. Oh my god, this prop. What is this? This is such a prop power creep. This is the best prop they ever done. Like, this is, honestly, this is almost a must. I love this prop so much. This is so beautiful. It's a whole build on its own. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Love this. Really stunning. And then the second Evolution is really gorgeous as well. Then we have the Momo clock, which is in gold. And we've got the Final Evolution, which is purple. The Final Evolution is the best one. I think it's really beautiful. Her hair accessory gets like more extra. And then the Final Evolution alternatives is the wings get super short. She looks almost like one wing only, which is perfect for a Sephiroth cosplay. And then we have the dress, like it loses the external drapes and fabric that it has. I really like the Final Evolution, but I don't think I would invest that much on an outfit that I don't care too much about. But it's definitely pretty. And then we have the 4-star. It's giving, I'm not sure what's the country that this represents. I imagine it's something like Scotland, Ireland, or maybe like the Nordic countries. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know much about this. Maybe with the hat, maybe it's like Slavic actually. But I really love the patterns on this dress. This is so pretty. However, the cape has some like puffy bits on the back and I really don't like that. I love this color as well, really elegant. She looks like an empress, you know, like a queen. Really, really cute. It's giving like Anastasia vibes, you know, that movie. Really pretty. But the back fur is really not for me. So let's have a look at all the videos. First, the 4-stars. So the colors are great, and then the cape has this fur on it. Why? I don't know, like the cape would be great with just these golden details. The golden details are so gorgeous. Like, why did they make like all of this fur here? I feel like this is so extra. I don't know. It really feels like they're just overdoing it all the time. But I really love, like, the crown is pretty and different, the hair accessories and the hair braid. Like, I like this. I don't think it's a bad poster. I wonder if the hair accessories are connected to the hair or if they are an actual piece. I don't know. I don't know why the fur bothers me so much there. But like from the front, it's such a great outfit. And then we have the whimsicalities, and the whimsicalities were quite lacking as well, I think. So she has this cushion with a crown, and then she puts the crown on her head. Momo's reactions to these whimsicalities is the best part, I feel. She gets like a golden halo, which is pretty cool. And then we have the other full stud video. Again, I like the eye patch, the paintbrush, and the shoes and the socks. It's just the hat and the dress that is a little... Again, it's over, you know, like they overdid it. Again. This color is okay though. Someone said on the Chinese stream, Lord Farquaad, and I can't unsee it now. I hate that. It's the puffy silhouette, I guess, that bothers me. If it wasn't puffy, I think I would be fine with it. Hopefully some jackets can remove the choker bit there. Or it's a separate choker, maybe. The songs repeat in the middle and cut in the middle. That's a little weird. I think I'm gonna remove the songs for the video. There's pearls on the socks, I just realized. Oh my god. Or maybe it's like a leg piece, maybe? We should have counted the pieces, right? Let me check. So socks and shoes. And then the dress. And then potentially a choker. Then the hair and the eye patch and the hat. That's already 7 pieces. So either she has a earring, or she does have a leg piece, or maybe it's like a top and bottom. I don't know. This whimsicality is something. But yeah, let's have a look at the other videos. So now the ballerina. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. She's just stunning. The movements are perfect. I love that they really did the research and did the right movements, you know, the right poses. Because I see so many other games, you know, that make ballerinas and they completely fail to research even like a little bit. They don't even do the right poses or right, you know, style for the dress, you know. Either you go traditional or you go modern, but like a lot of games just do whatever. So here's the final wave alternatives. Let's look slowly. So the dress gets shortened, like it loses the lower layer there. And then the gloves get ribbons in one hand. So yes, one person has commented like, oh, but on the Fine Evolution, she has only one leg with the effect, right? With the socks. But yes, this is just a common thing that they do with Final Evolutions. Sometimes Final Evolutions have already variations on the pieces, but they are not considered alternate pieces because you can't toggle or switch between them. For example, the Alrosa has like a bigger crown, or the Silver Gale, for example, has a bigger crown with bigger wings on the Final Evolution. But that's not an alternative piece because you can't toggle back and forth, you know? So this is just like an extra, a little flavor from the Final Evolution. This is not like toggable. For the toggables, it's just the dress and the gloves. I hope that makes a little bit more sense now. I love many of the pieces of this outfit. It was really well done. And then here we got ribbons and then a shorter dress. She has like a little shorts underneath, I just realized. I didn't see it earlier. So it gets very short. You can even see a little bit of her shorts underneath. I hope these shorts are not like ugly or anything like that. Because if she's wearing shorts underneath, then please don't censor my photos. Because like she always gets invisible on the photos, depending on the angle, which really bothers me. Love the legs. The translucent bed is crazy. Her chest is what? I didn't realize that either. Oh, that creeps me out actually. That gives me a bad feeling. The chest is kind of like empty as well. There is no heart, there is just a jewel of sorts. Or is this like just the shading of it? Maybe I'm getting confused here, but it kind of looks like she's empty inside. Oh, that's a little creepy. So yeah, I think that maybe this is bracelets on top of the gloves because they look like they are layered upon the gloves here. The makeup is super pretty as well. She has a bunch of ribbons on her hair, very cute. And the glow up. Oh no, the chest is definitely empty. Oh my gosh. She's heartless. She's a proper Kingdom Hearts outfit. Oh my gosh. She has the heart motif in the same shape and also the empty heart. I really like this color as well, because I like the mix of teal and lavender. If that wasn't obvious, you know, from my avatar. Like, the fact that she can summon this mirror, that's basically a prop on its own. Then we have this second evolution. The gloves and socks are so, like, versatile as well, because it could look like a doll, it could look like ice or crystal. That's the second evolution photo. Then the poses that come with the final evolution. That's the timeless melody pose. Final dance makeup. So that's the final evolution makeup. The ribbons change color, so I'm guessing maybe the ribbons are attached to the hair, kind of like Crimson Rhapsody. Oh, we can see better the shorts here. I love the correct poses. Yeah, we can see the shorts, but they're quite short. It doesn't bother me. They're not super noticeable. I guess they should be a little bit shorter than that, just so her leg is longer, but that looks good. And then the ability, oh my gosh. So the ability has a little ultimate animation, and she has so many different effects. She can slide on the walls, she can jump while doing it, she gets increased movements. Like, this is so fun. Oh yeah, let's read the text and see if they talk anything about the Heaven's Reach or anything like that. Nope, they don't say anything here. They don't say anything here either. So yeah, she can jump while sliding. And then Momo slides behind her, so cute. And when you fall down, when your stamina is over, or when you jump off, then you just float slowly. You have like a dual pose there with a companion. And then you have the mirror realm there. You can jump through for an animation. No, this is so OP. So yeah, again, they say that you can't use in unclear dungeons, but that's it. They don't say anything about Heaven's Reach. So I'm very, very hopeful it's in the open world. No, you can summon these shadows and you can swap their poses and clothing, and your friends can swap clothing with them. This is amazing. And then this is her dance cinematic. If you get the 160 pulls, I think. And then at the second evolution, 230 pulls, you get an alternate of this dance. Usually it changes the music a little bit and also some of the movements. So gorgeous. And then this is the second evolution alternative dance. Oh, this will be a good place for my showcases. It looks so flat. Currently, I do my showcases in Elderwood Forest because it's the flattest open area that I found with like a good lighting. But this looks like the perfect spot. Then we have the other outfits video. Donning Heartlight. This seems to represent Nikki herself. Maybe inspired in the Saintess as well, perhaps? That's the glow up, and then the first evolution, which is quite nice. The second evolution, also very beautiful. And the final evolution, that is the most beautiful of all, for sure. I love the wings on the final evolution. That's the makeup. The wings are pretty interesting. Them staying like in this uneven position. It's just a shame that we always get like feathered wings instead of like dragon wings or proper bat wings, stuff like that. Then the pose. She gets a music note there. I wonder what's the outfit lore behind these outfits. I'm really hoping for the devlog because I'll be honest, I do feel disappointed that both outfits do not match Heaven's Reach at all, and that we still don't have gladiators and fighting outfits and stuff like that. You guys already know that. But at the same time, I think that the outfits are quite pretty and unique this time, at least, you know, even if they don't match. But I really want to see the designer's POV. But like in this outfit, for example, the dress almost looks like a toga a little bit. They could have made it into an actual toga and then make the wings mechanical. That would have been perfect. And then the ballerina is kind of mechanical, but still that would be like a little bit of a stretch. Doesn't really fit the Greco-Roman vibes there, but I love the effects though. It looks pretty cute. And now we can turn off the special effects as well. So if you want the wings without all the glow and the sparkles, even better, you know. I really do like the wings in different colors and different positions as well. I think this outfit is really good. It's just the dress that is not like the most unique. It does have exposed back though. That's nice. The hairpiece is also very pretty. And then the mount also doesn't have any text talking about not being able to use in Heaven's Reach. But I also want the context for why we have this griffin creature, because we don't have any creature like that in the world, and there is no explanation like where this is coming from. I really hope they do talk about it, because they didn't give any sort of like mention to anything like that. But again, it's the same thing with the unicorn. They've never mentioned unicorns in Mirrorland, but we have like a pink glittery unicorn. Then we have the hover state. It's exactly like the unicorn. The only difference, on my understanding, is that the lion can attack the Esselings. And then, of course, you can use the abilities while mounted, like bug catching and stuff. But apparently, they're gonna update the unicorn to do that as well. So you can slow down the Wim Stars. You can use the charged archery attacks. Ah, the prop. Oh my god. This prop is gonna be my end, honestly. Because like I look at this outfit and it's not really like anything. Like, it's not a must, you know? It's pretty, but it's not a must for me personally. But then the prop, the prop is a must, not gonna lie. The water falling from the sides, I love this. This is gorgeous. I wonder if these wings have animation with the Crimson Chicken ability. I'll have to test that. Okay, and then let's see the outfits trailer. Both of them. It's so beautiful. This video is amazing. I already have so many theories. music is gorgeous as well. I hope it doesn't get muted. So I'm gonna mention one crazy little rule from me, okay? But again, I'll make a Fury video later, another day, like maybe later this week. You know how when Nikki meets Anna in Update 1.0, Anna says she used to dance with the owner of Friends of Reunion? And now we know that Nikki may have time traveled already, like the time travel may already have happened. This looks like Anna and Nikki a little bit, doesn't it? And look, the glass breaks on her eye. I don't know, this is like a level of the Lulu. Like, I know I'm reaching here, but I don't know why I kept thinking about Anna and Nikki when I saw this trailer. Like the glass breaking on the eye, the ballerina being so dark and broken with an empty chest. You know, Anna also has the Heart of Infinity. And then the other outfit represents Nikki, which is something that we had only in 1.8 with Artist Cat and Forever Bond outfit. So I keep thinking of like Anna and Nikki on this too, but I don't know, maybe it's just crazy little. I don't have much to base on other than visuals, but so pretty, oh my gosh. And then this Church of Observers kind of symbol. It reminds me of Friends of Reunion as well, being burned, you know? I don't know, maybe. Okay, now to end the video, we're gonna read the 2 posts that they posted on the English website. And I think they're talking about the ability outfit and the map overall. But in terms of like videos and outfits, we already seen everything. So this is just about the update itself. So if you don't want to get spoiled, I could say stop here. First of all is the Golden City training guide. And we've got here the following text. The crystals of blessing. So it is the crystals of blessing tiers. Scattered during the fall of the gods are ancient treasures where blessings and curses coexist. Collect the crystals, go to Compendium of Blessings, and unlock story entries to claim generous rewards. So the same thing we've been doing every update. Well, I guess 2.0 and 2.5. We will be able to obtain them from the feature Everbloom Mystery and the Cuckoo Copter. So the little robots and the garden with the illusions. So that's after this update. We can collect crystal blessings there. So we'll get 2 new pieces, I guess, from the crystal blessing tree. Hopefully we can make the tree grow again. That would be so nice because that area of Italy is so empty. So it would be really nice if the tree kind of like regrows. Anyways, Everbloom Mystery is the garden in Heaven's Reach. Amid the lush fruits and flowers of Everbloom Garden, crystal blessing cling to dew drinker blooms and a mysterious dangerous mist spreads around them. Search the thick fog for abnormal spore clusters and bring the dew drinker blooms back to life. I am so freaking excited about this. This is so silly. The giant beret suns, the long momo, the shrumbling king. I know I'm gonna love this. I hope it's permanent. Then training tips. After acquiring the new free full-star ability outfit, Machine Control, through the Heart of Infinity, Nikki can use the Machine Control ability to activate irrigation machines. So she can interact with multiple mechanisms, and one of them in the garden is the irrigation machines. Once watered by these irrigation machines, the flowers, which I think is the Dew Drinker Bloom, will open their leaves and reveal real spores. Use purification to clear this spore contamination, collect crystals of blessing. Now, I don't know if archery counts as purification, I'm not entirely sure, but I imagine yes. So we're gonna clear up this spore here. Then we have the Cuckoo Copters, which are toys from the Titan era. So they were just like little tiny toys. And they are very sensitive to sound and will dart away at the slightest noise. There's a guy there. You can equip and use a cuckoo copter ticket to summon a cuckoo copter anytime and then ride it across the skies. That's so fun. The cuckoo copter in the center district has suddenly gone haywire, sapped passerby, chased down the malfunctioning cuckoo copter and rescued them. That's so silly and cute. Anyways, we are going to circle behind the cuckoo copter and use the ability to draw its motive power. So I think the motive power is the little battery icon that we have at Nikki's ability. Stay out of cuckoo copter line of sight or it will flee. During the final sprint, hop on automaton and close the gap in one burst. So we're gonna hop on one of the bots there. Training rewards. You can collect the crystals of blessing through these two events. And we can get 2 Momo Cloaks, so Nectar Sketch and Beaver Sketch. Crystals, Energy Crystal, and Blink. So I guess it's not really outfit pieces, it's just Momo Cloaks. I wonder if these Momo Cloaks are combat cloaks, though. That would be pretty cool. Then Nikki, during version 2.8, will take part in these events to claim diamonds as well in the event increase. Then we have the Jolly Shroom Fair and the Fiddy's Gold Coins. The Fiddy's Gold Coins are Titan currency cast from gold, so it's the big golden coins that we saw in the trailer. Today, they are favorite toys among the Shroom Saras. So we can play the Wonder Coin Machine, Shroom Ring Toss, and Master Mechanic. Then we can buy items in the shops in the doll market in the Heaven's Reach area with these coins, I imagine. So this is kind of like their special currency. Kind of like the snail shells in Spira, I imagine. So we have to progress the main quest and certain world and random quests to then start earning the Fiddy's gold coins. We can fish in the pool beneath the mechanical canopy in the doll market for 3 daily chances of obtaining the Fiddy's gold coins. Daily fishing. Not even auto fishing at that. Play the Wonder Coin Machine to receive Fiddy's coins based on your results, and you can play these free minigames to earn 400 Fiddy's gold at each week. So Doll Market has these machine and minigames, and you can insert the Fiddy gold coins in there and pull the lever, and it will dispense more gold coin rewards based on the calculation result with a chance to trigger special jackpot. Oh no, it's like another Scam-O-Matic with this coin. Anyways, that's gonna be fun though. That's okay. So the Shroom Ring Toss, we're gonna help with Cogbots on the minigame. We also have the Master Mechanic where their repairs are falling behind, and then they need like a mechanist to help them. Then we've got the surprise wood carvings, where we can use these coins to buy surprise wood carvings from the Happy Everyday Toys. I find odd that they explain these things in so much, like in such a level of detail in random posts like this without any images. And then in the game, they don't explain anything. Surprise wood carvings of different rarities can be viewed on the Happy Everyday Toys purchase page. So I guess we'll know better once it's here, because it's hard to imagine, especially with all these special names for everything that we don't really know what means. We have 20 surprise wood carvings, including original artistry and master quality. I'm guessing it's similar to the Wholesome masks, probably. And then here we have the automaton, which is the birdie, mechanical birdie. We can fly on the birdies and race with the birdies. Can move left and right only, so we can't go up and down, unfortunately. We can pilot the birdie and soar through the skies with the Shroom Saras. So we can use the Fiddy's coins for this as well, to the races. Very cute minigame. Very excited about this one. So you want to either chase a Shroom Sara ahead you, or you want to like race to see who's the fastest. Then they're teaching here, saying that there is obstacles, and you can also like enter these rings here. Oh yeah, because you need to keep an eye on your motive power, which again, I think is the battery. Then we have these ones here, which I think is the folklore box games. At least it looks like a box game to me, but I'm not sure. You need to send a mechanical arm to save the Shroom Saras before the motive power runs out, which again, I think is the battery here. Then we have the maintenance passage. You can enter the maintenance passage and use machine control to operate all kinds of mechanisms and repair the damaged equipment. And we can find like deals, swim stars, chests, and things like that. So it's basically like a cave. How cool. I think this is kind of like a cave, but instead of being a proper like cave in the mountain, it's actually like a building where you can find the Whim Stars and chests and deals. That's really awesome. Love this. It's like a level of sorts. Then we have this other post here called Tracing the Golden City. And they are talking about the map. So we have this image here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. With the statues, they look amazing. Maybe this is dungeon. So, conviction beneath the golden glow. The greatness of Heaven's Reach lies in the civic soul forged by its ideals, in the thoughts its citizens think, the words they speak, and the views they behold as they walk through the streets. Heaven's Reach gate front. Ah, this is the gate front. It's the gate for you to enter the city. Then here we have Praxis Plaza. We have this big fountain in the center. Many buildings around. A public place where the Titans wants to stroll, debated, and held celebrations. Then we have the Crown Wisp Bloom. I'm guessing this is a new material. You first need to open the layers of folded leaves. Try stepping onto the floating leaves on the water and see what happens. Ah, so you have to interact with it, maybe together some petals or something. Then we have the tavern, the brewery, so the golden hour, a place where residents of Heaven's Reach drink juice and share their worries. Wisdom and joy meet here. Loftia, heart's content, now is the golden hour. Really love this place. Then we have this other place here, which is the Theater of Lament. We have some like behemoth toys here for like a little show maybe. Masterpiece of Titan's engineering prowess and birthplace of countless classics passed down the later generations. We have the Mech Warden here, which are automatons that do the labor, you know, they kind of like maintain the city. We can use the power machine control to drive them or climb on their shoulders and ride along as they move through Heaven's Reach. No way! They're kind of like little cars, like little vehicles. So you can hop on them to walk around, or you can just actually, you know, ride them. That's so nice. This is gonna be fun. So the city must be really big. I'm getting really excited. Musical garden. In the Age of Titans, the garden was planted with colorful wisteria that hung down from above, graceful beneath the sunlight. Really pretty. Between streets and gears, the order of Heaven's Reach is upheld not by golden gears alone. It lives dip on dip in the alleys, under workshop lights, and the aroma of food rising into the air, and in labor, waiting in celebration. So we have the Everbloom Garden, where the crazy illusions with the Beret Suns and the Long Momos will happen. Horticultural, I don't know how to say that, sorry. Structure that blends larger scale crop cultivation with garden landscaping, an evergreen garden raised by gears that quietly spreads warmth and joy throughout Heaven's Reach during the fruiting season. So we have the Dew Drinker Bloom. Okay, so it is the flower. We have confirmation now. The plant releases spores when you water them. When they are closed, they form a platform that can be used to reach higher places. Ah, they're kind of like a Jumpty Dump. And then we have the Shumsara Nursery. Really creepy, I'm not gonna lie. A place where Titans once discussed the strict affairs, now a resting spot for young Shumsaras. Oh, okay. Then the Doll Market, where the shops are. Most prosperous commercial district around, also place to host grand gatherings. Doll Market offer plenty of games for Shumsaras to enjoy. Spend Fiddy's gold coins to start challenges, and while having fun, you may even win more Fiddy's gold coins. Then we have the mechanical arm that we can control, I think, with the ability. Yeah, we can hold it and then water the plants, clean the streets, and more. Golden Tooth Candy Works, the land of happiness in the eyes of Shumsaras. Sweet treats ripen in the gardens, break open among the gears, and burst into fleeting laughter and golden light, filling the entire candy works with sugary joy. So I think this is the entrance to the dungeon, maybe? I don't know if that's a dungeon, because the dungeon is the banquet. So I'm guessing this is kind of like a cave as well, just like the other building. That would be really cool. Okay, so I think this is the part that is submerged. This was home to the artisans at the height of their craft, but now it's all sunk beneath the lake. Yeah, so that's it. Leaving only broken tiles and crumbling walls. I'm really excited to explore this part as well. Momo and Nikki has a dialogue here. Momo says, while we were exploring, I noticed lots of residents who look a lot like the Shroomlings. Nikki said, that's right, to be precise, they are Shroomsaras, the main residents of Heaven's Reach. The Cogbuds, mechanical creations that take care of their daily lives and keep the city's basic functions running, are also part of Heaven's Reach. And then Momo says, and I spotted them right away, the black-robed motifs. Momo, they're called Muffis. They are discreet and mysterious, and they play an important role in maintaining order and handling the city's actual administration. Oh no, they're not gonna be evil anymore. I hope this is not it. But anyways, echoes of former glory. The secrets of Heaven's Reach are engraved upon the walls in front of the Golden Court, sleeping amid the remnants of ritual and the hush of machinery. In the deepest heart of the Golden City, silence waits for those who come after to ask again. That's really pretty. Amazing views. Taking photos here will be crazy. Hall of Elucidation. This was once the cradle of civilization, where the greatest mind lit up an entire era. Titan scholars once pursued knowledge here tirelessly, seeking to expand the boundaries their civilization had yet to reach. And then here, the Golden Court, which is going to be released on the second half of the update. Before the Golden Court, the plaza leading to the Golden Court remains grand and open, with only cogbots moving back and forth along the same paths they have followed for 1,000 years. And then here is behind the Golden Court, which is the level that we're getting later. Broken columns suspended in midair, and the distant sky remains as it once was. Rusted automatons rest with retraced wings, as if waiting for a ceremony that has long since concluded. And then they're saying that it will release on the August 7th. Wind passes through the broken columns, singing with the unceasing echoes of roaring machinery. The end of each land journey will arrive. When the gates of the Golden Court open, the stories seeping deep within the golden light will be awakened by those who come after, revealing the final answer to this journey. This is the only real concern that I have at this point. It's like, how are they gonna finish this story in one chapter? Now we know that it's all gonna be in this update. So in a singular update, how are they gonna explain the vase? How are they gonna explain Nikki's time travel? Whether it already happened or will happen, it doesn't matter. They need to explain it. How are they gonna explain Muffis, because they didn't really tell people about Muffis other than some random lore books that we had, and not everyone reads those. And then how are they gonna explain what the mark, Acheros, the same task? Like, I don't know, there's a lot. The story's gonna be rushed, I think. But they are split in two parts, so I'm imagining this story is gonna be really long, which means it makes sense that 2.7 was such a filler. So overall, I'm excited. My fears have mostly gone now. I think everything looks great. Of course, I'm not super in love with the banners, as you guys know, and I do have some concerns about the story, but other than that, I think the map looks incredible. Exactly how I imagined. I'm so excited to explore this map. The events and the chapters and everything looks really, really exciting. I hope you all have really great luck on your polls, and I'll be pulling on stream as soon as the server opens. However, I'll be streaming only on Twitch this time. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't know that I wasn't going to be able to multi-stream this time, but this time I won't be able, so I'm going to stream only on Twitch at the time that the server opens on update 2.8. I'll be streaming and pulling on stream and testing everything, so if you have any questions, feel free to send over to me. We can test the abilities, the outfits, the dyes, and all of that. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of the members and patrons who support the channel and make these videos possible. And see you on the next one.
Ryan Little.
Listen!